What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Dream Juice Podcast, episode 34. Happy Halloween,
Happy
Cade.
Halloween.
I know you can probably guess right off the bat what Cade is, but I mean, goes for TikTok, Instagram, like if you know with mine. Can you really figure it out, like off the bat? And I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds, but gotta pay homage to my boy, Andrew
Yes,
Garfield,
yes,
the
sir.
homemade suit from TASM 1. I didn't know if I could pull this off or not. Cade really has a better look at it than I do.
Hey,
but,
I guessed it as soon as he whipped it out in the bag, dude. I
yeah,
was like,
but
I know
happy
exactly what that is.
Halloween. We figured we'd do a little something. We didn't go all out, but we had to put a little bit of a touch on it. And maybe if you guys continue to run up the numbers and keep helping us grow this thing, next year we can go all out for it.
Yes, sir.
But episode 34. We're back again, and we're introducing our Stranger Dreams series leading up to Season 5, the final season of Stranger Things. And so tonight we will be recapping Season 1. We've got our top characters doing a little bit of trivia and just talking about Season 1. And then, of course, we've got our juiced up, our football recap.
Can't forget that.
And then our picks at the end. But I gotta tell you guys, I can't really... It's hard for me to see and breathe
tough,
in this
man.
a little bit.
I'm breathing heavy, man.
And so
You ain't got no
for
holes.
the time being, we gotta switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, ready? All right, back in regular form here. Just regular Peter Parker for right now.
Regular Peter Parker.
Like we mentioned, Stranger
Peter
Dreams.
Parker.
We're starting our Stranger Dreams series. Week by week, we're gonna go through each of the seasons as it may be. Cade's on a little bit of a different schedule right now, but. Gonna be recapping all of it. I mean, Stranger Things, the last season is coming out, and it's been so monumental, so important, so fantastic that it only feels right to watch from the very beginning leading up into this. And so that's what we're doing. And so we'll be recapping each season going along until the final one comes out. And a little bit of news that dropped about Stranger Things in this last week or so. We missed it last week. They did confirm that the finale they're gonna release it in theaters on New Year's Eve.
Select theaters. So I'm hoping we land
we
on.
should get it.
Yeah,
we should get
hopefully.
it. But New Year's Eve when the finale drops, it'll also be in theaters. And we'd even mentioned in the past, we hope they do this. And I mean, I think you got.
I didn't think it would happen. You got to go to it. Yeah.
I mean, it's already gonna be movie length.
One of the greatest
episodes
shows ever, dude. Being in theaters, never got to witness it in theater. It's crazy.
I think
you gotta
in the
go.
finale for it. I mean, it's gonna be 2 hour plus episode, and it's gonna be great.
Who knows what will happen?
I can't wait for it. But we're not talking about season 5 today. We're talking about season 1, the very beginning,
building up to it.
When was the last time you had watched season 1 of Stranger Things?
Probably, dude. I think I watched it once. So I watched it all the way through one more time. So actually, I'm known to do this backtrack thing. So whenever season 4 came out, I probably watched it one more time after that and just started it. And then it made me was like, now I got to watch season 3. Now I got to watch season 2. Now I got to watch season 1. So I did get that. I go on that thing where I just watch it backwards. So that was the last time I did it. Maybe a year ago, maybe over a year ago. Right over a year ago was the last time I actually rewatched the whole thing. So what about you?
Dude, it's been a couple of years, man.
It's been a while.
Like when season 4 came out, I only went back and watched season 3 beforehand. I watched season 3 beforehand and then watched season 4 when it came out, obviously, but I didn't go as far back to season 2 or even season 1. And so it had been a couple years. I mean, I feel like we've all seen it so many times. It's one of our favorite shows, if not our favorite show. It's like, I don't need to rewatch it, but I had a great experience rewatching it again, man. It really, I feel like I'd seen it so much, but even rewatching it, I got the feeling of like, dude, I haven't seen this in a while. There's so many things I picked up on.
We're not on season 4, but I barely remember season 4, but I just remembered another thing. I keep starting to remember now that I'm watching again. I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot.
It all leads to this.
Yeah,
this moment will tie into this later, and like this is all the beginning of it. And so it's really cool to see Hawkins at the very beginning and see these characters again. And I know it's a big complaint or a big thing people always bring up, but it's crazy to see how young the actors were.
I'm curious as to how old they're gonna look. I mean, they look pretty fairly old in the newest
because
one.
I know
but dude,
I think season 1 to season 5, I guess they said it was supposed to take in the span of 5 years or something like that. I'm like, it's not happening. But it's crazy to see how young they were, but like how talented of actors they were as kids at that young age, because they really carried the show. I mean, outside of Joyce Hopper and those main characters, the kids are really
Millie's insane. It's watching season 1 again. It's crazy to think that she did that role for that little of a kid. So
yeah, it's pretty wild. All right, I gotta ask you again. Favorite moments from season 1. Do you have anything that sticks out to you?
Man, I do want to say a quick thing. I know we already did the season rankings, but now that I watched season 1, it might be like over 2. I think I put 2 over it last time, but it might be over 2. Anyways, best moment from season 1. Dude, that's tough. If you have yours, go ahead, because I got to think for a second.
I got to think a little bit for a second. I think, right off the top of my head, it'd probably be for a lot of people, it'd be 11 flipping the van over the bike. And I forgot how late in the season that comes. That's the second to last episode.
Yeah.
Like, you keep thinking, I'm like, it might be like 3, 4, 5, but it's like all the way till episode 7. But I mean, that definitely was a crazy moment. Everything had been leading up, and then they finally figured it out. Everyone was coming together. Everything was tying together, and then that happened. Was sick. It
really
crazy.
Showed like her powers a lot there. I think the best moment in there for me is when they got into that scuff of the kids fighting, and she disappeared for a while, and then when Mike and Dustin got into it with the bullies, and they had Mike jump off the bridge, and honestly, I was shook again, and he was like just midair, sitting there like, wait, what? And then it ended up 11 was just like walking up, breaks his arm. Yeah, it was a cool comeback entrance. Yeah, right I would say that. Like that's probably my scene.
That's a good one. And then I'd probably say like the ending of season 1 was really like rewatching the finale. I rewatched the finale today, and so just seeing like how they tied up, I guess, the different storylines of season 1, but also like led it into season 2. They did a really good job with that. I mean, I love the tease of Hopper going out into the woods and leaving the food. I thought that's like perfect. And then Will slightly, coughing up something, and I'm like, that's good.
Yeah,
they didn't have to do too much with it, and they did a great job wrapping up everything. And so I thought that was great. Are there any like moments or anything you didn't like about season 1?
Is there stuff you don't like? There's rarely any stuff in Stranger Things that I don't like. Other outside of like characters I don't like, I wouldn't say anything.
Are there any characters or people?
I mean, obviously Steve, you hate him at first, but he kind of has that little character development in there. But
I think we always say that because like we remember the moment of Steve, but like his character development doesn't even really come till season 2.
True.
Like he comes back and fights with them at the end of season 1.
Season 1, you think he's just like it's kind of the friends that are defining him.
Trying to apologize to Nancy and everything, but you really don't see that moment of him like really like showcasing it until season 2.
Yeah.
But I forgot like how much on the other side Steve
he honestly
really
was like a weenie at the end. Remember at first when he's at the house? I'm so glad they say that because that would have been terrible for him. Remember he like ended up leaving the house. So like, you need to leave right now, and he comes back with the bat, and then out of nowhere, okay, like that's what's up.
But it's even like crazier because the Duffer Brothers, like originally Steve was going to get killed off, and he was only going to be in season 1.
That's crazy.
And
I wonder what would have changed. That would have changed a lot.
If I had to guess, it probably would have been him dying in that finale in the house. To the Demogorgon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that with what we got
with
now.
The character he's turned out to be.
But as far as stuff that I don't like, I mean, I remember watching it for the first time, and you're kind of really lost. Season 1's really creepy. Rewatching it's not, but I remember watching this for the first time. Super creepy episode. You're like, what the heck?
There's so much
like
stuff.
Will when he first sees the Demogorgon in the road, that was like a really freaky scene. Like honestly, I thought. If you showed me that scene first time watching it compared to like scenes in like season 3, because season 4 gets much more scary. Season 4 matches season 1's scariness.
2 and 3, no.
But 3, I would have never guessed it's the same show because I was like, dude, this is like a horror film. It looks like that's pretty creepy, man. So,
but definitely season 1. There's definitely a lot more like I guess creepier
season
scenes.
1. Very curiosity
to the upside down and like when Nancy gets into the upside down finally, like what she sees, and then just like. It's definitely a lot more into the horror genre, if you could call it that, in season 1. But I mean, season 1, like I said, like even what you said, I may have to even re-rank it.
Yeah, well, I think you put it above 2.
I put it above 2, so it'd be hard to put it above 3 or 4.
Yeah,
for me.
It'd be hard.
And who knows?
That's where they're gonna rank 1 and 2 are together, 3 and 4 are together. So season 5 is gonna be so interesting.
We'll have to re-rank the 4.
After we will. I think
watched it, and then right before 5, and then we can rank it afterwards. But I mean, I think we've said it before. There is no like dip in quality. I guess everything holds its own, and so even if something's at the bottom as far as the seasons go,
I feel
it's
like
not bad, like by any means. And so
I think another cool thing is, I mean, this isn't strictly season 1. I like the buildup of new, not only characters but also new creatures in the Upside Down that you get. So first you just have a regular Demogorgon, then you go to
just
Demodogs. Season 3, you go to the Mind Flayer actually being, like, it was like kind of just the Shadow Monster turns into the Mind Flayer, and then obviously Season 4, you get the one control of Vecna. So I think that's good. And the bats as well, too.
And
we'll get to that.
One thing I'll add that I love about Stranger Things, and I'll keep it to season 1, is right off the bat, you're introduced kind of like the central characters of just the kids.
Yeah.
Mike, Will, Dustin, Lucas, and 11. More not Will in this season, and it's like the kids are the main characters, but it's like every other character in the show they treat with like high importance, and they have their own like storyline.
It's so
it's crazy. Like, okay, the kids are the main character, but then you introduce Joyce and you introduce Hopper,
I feel like
and
a
then
lot
they
of
have
people
an extremely
are the main
important
character in different parts of the show.
Yeah, they have an
It's
extremely important
crazy.
storyline. But then Nancy and Jonathan, especially Nancy, is extremely important in season 1. And like, I don't remember that now going back. I'm like, dude, Nancy played a huge part with Barb and all like her storyline. And then so every single character is, you could look at, like you said, look at it as they're the main character, but then all their storylines like plotted. Like, I love the part where they like all of a sudden all meet up at the Byers' house or at the school, and they're like, oh wait, you're all in this, and they're like,
I love when they meet
none
up.
of them knew that the other people were in and all this or knew all this, but as soon as they meet up, they're like, we don't have any time to even like ask like, how'd you know about this? Like, it's like go time. Let's figure out a plan to get it done. And like, I love that. And like with each season, the big group meetups are probably one of my favorite moments.
I love when they all meet up. I feel like they have meetups in every season. So.
And it always hits every time, too.
So
it's like
scenes,
at some point you know it's coming, but it just like, it always...
Season 3, I mean, it's not season. It's not even either. We'll get that later, man. We'll get to that later. I'm already thinking ahead, man. Come on.
But talking about favorite moments, you want to talk about favorite characters? Strictly from season 1, we are ranking our top 5 Stranger Things characters from season 1.
Stranger Things season 1 character rankings. So, honorable mention, gotta go Mr. Clark. Like I said, he helps the kids figure out and solve all the stuff, so I had to mention him. I feel like he's not going to be in the rankings anymore, so I got to mention him. Moving on to number 5, I did have Nancy. She starts getting locked in towards the end of the season, starts figuring out, like you said, she goes into the Upside Down, starts getting locked in with the other characters. That being number 4, I did put 11. She, superpowers. 11, she's a great character, man.
Yeah.
Number 3, going down to Dustin. Dustin, funny character. He's probably gonna be up there most seasons, but he starts solves the compasses. Probably the smartest one out of all the kids. Going down to number 2, Hopper. Hopper starts figuring things out along my number 1, Joyce. So those two being my top. Joyce is kind of the main character in this. Figuring everything out. Everyone thinks she's crazy, but you're kind of knowing that she's seeing all this stuff, and she ends up not being crazy. Hopper goes to her and tells her, she's like, hey, you were right this whole time. That's my top 5, season 1, right there.
All right, man. Ours is gonna be very similar, man. At number 5, I do have Dustin. Out of the boys, Dustin is like the one that is keeping them all together the entire time. I mean, Mike probably won't be in my top 5 in any of the seasons, man. This is probably the best Mike is, maybe, season 1. But, I mean, Lucas is almost off the rails the whole season, too. Lucas is just angry the entire time. He's
spending too much time getting in the way.
Yeah. And I hate that because I like Lucas, but, like, he's just angry the whole time. And, obviously, they apologize and, like, everything's good by the end of it, but Lucas no. But Dustin figures things out with the compasses and everything. Multiple things, figures out like the concept of the Upside Down when 11 first introduces it to him, and like I said, he keeps the whole group together the whole time. So that's it. For sure. Number 4, I do have Nancy. Like we mentioned, she ends up being like a much bigger player than anyone would have thought, and her storyline, like from the jump, like Barb goes missing, and then her role just gets more and more important as the season goes on. Number 3, I do have 11. Being introduced to her character is crazy. All the little flashbacks you get of her discovering her powers and everything, and then she just goes crazy. Killing everybody, flipping the van, helping Mike, saving Mike, and everything. Like, she's crazy. Number 2, I do have Hopper. I mean, what more can we say? I mean, like, Hopper helps Joyce find Will, but in the meantime also figures out the secrets of Hawkins' lab of 11's mother and all that, and then he figures out both at the same time, and so that's crazy. Hopper's insane, and then MVP number 1 is Joyce, of course. I mean,
MVP.
Goes off the rails, but
Yeah.
she's right the entire time. She figures out how to communicate with Will and everything, and just like never gives up. And like that's like you said, like Joyce is pretty much the main character.
And she knows, like she just knows it's not Will.
And so that is my top 5 season 1 characters, and we'll see.
Another thing I was to say about 11, even though 11's in the rankings, one thing it does piss me off. Like, well, it does but doesn't, because she's trying to warn the kids. Like, she's just being hesitant to take them. I know she's been in that lab forever, but she gets in on my nerves about, like, dude, just like tell them, talk more, like. Which I get it, but still at the same time.
No, I feel you. And it'll be interesting to see how our rankings switch up per season.
Yeah.
How the characters really progress.
It will.
But like we mentioned in the little bit intro, we're also coming with a little bit of Stranger Things trivia to try to quiz each other a little bit based on the season.
Yeah.
Your
season
questions,
one.
Your questions based on
season 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we'll each have. I have 3 questions. How many do you have?
I have 3.
And so I don't know
I'm
if they're
starting to
easy
get.
or
I feel
not.
like mine are gonna be so.
I feel like we
easy,
know
bro.
Stranger Things so well, and it's select only from.
I feel like one of mine's
season
hard.
1.
2 of mine are gonna be like.
Okay.
I already know for a fact one of them.
This is so different from like the Marvel thing, because Marvel you have no idea where it's coming from. Now we know it's just from season 1, and so we'll see. You know what? I'll start easy, and I'll ask you. I mean, we don't even know. We might have the same questions.
We might actually.
All right. So my first question: what are the names of Steve's friends?
Oh, you crazy, dude! I don't know if I'll get either of these. Oh man, I was thinking if you would come in with just like a straight up like, whose name is this?
A lot of my questions are like that.
Golly, bro. It's good. Oh, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna answer for you.
You don't got it?
Nah.
Tommy and Carol.
Oh, see, bro. Oh my gosh. That's weird. That's odd. It's one you should know, but I'm just.
I feel like because Stranger
dang.
Things, there's so many characters and all of them are so important that you know everybody, but then it's like the side characters like
that's
that.
Tough, bro. Tommy and Carol. Yeah, because oh, dude, that's a rip, man. I might get gassed up in the chat for that one. This like, this dude even a fan. All right, I guess we gonna rotate it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna get the easy one out of the way because after talking, I know you probably already got it. But my season 1 Stranger Things trivia first question is: who was the 3rd person to go into the Upside Down?
It's Nancy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're counting Will and Barb. Okay.
Yeah. So that
that was a point I brought up. So okay. That's
'Cause
actually
at first-
a good question.
It's a good question, and after you, obviously, one, you just watched it, and 2, I got tricked up on it myself because I was like, ooh, I should ask Josh who's the 2nd person, completely forgetting about Barb, so I thought it would twist her head, but after watching now, I'm like...
That one's not bad. I feel like that moment gets slipped by if you haven't watched it recently. It's kind of hard to forget that Nancy.
I totally forgot she totally went through the tree, and she was in the Upside Down and encountered that. So.
All right. Yeah. If you didn't like my first question, you're probably not going to like the my rest of mine. But what is the date that Will disappeared? Beginning of the show.
Dude, I thought you were going to ask his birthday, and I know that question, but I
it's
don't.
not birthday.
The date he goes missing. Dude, I ain't gonna know that. Hold up. We know what season it's in. It's in November, right?
Yep.
November.
You got 1 out of the 3.
Yeah, I know. November. I'm just gonna say a date. November 11th, 81.
November 6th, 1983.
Ah, tough.
You got 1 out of 3.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, the season game to me. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Bro. When did they say that in the thing?
The very beginning of the show, the first shot.
Yeah.
At the the first episode, it opens up with Hawkins' lab.
Yeah.
And the guy getting it, they show it as
so
the very beginning.
Gosh,
Says November
the very
6th,
first day or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, bro. God, I'm getting cooked right now. I'm afraid you're gonna go 3-0, and I'm gonna go 1-3. All right, my next one. What made Hopper realize that the Hawkins lab was lying when they were looking for Will?
The security footage, the night Will went missing, it was raining in the security footage. It wasn't.
Gotcha, dude. Good stuff.
Yes.
Good.
I had to think a little bit about it.
See, that was another.
That's a good moment. I like that moment.
Yeah, dude.
That's
That's another good
That's when
moment.
Hopper finally clicks and it's
Yeah.
like something's not.
I like the
not
part
right
where he
here.
looks at his other cops. He's like, I don't know.
They're
They're
lying.
lying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's good.
All
All right,
reading that?
and my final question: what is the name of the location where they found Will's fake body and Mike jumped off the cliff?
Oh, tough, bro.
Like what? Where is that?
I know this one. I just don't know. It's this is. I don't know. Is it a lake something or no? I don't know. Yeah,
Sattler Quarry.
Oh, Okay, Corey. Yeah, that's
that
you
one's
came
tough.
in hot.
I know.
Would
I
you know
did.
your own questions? You think?
Maybe because I watched it. Like I watched season 1 in the last week,
Yeah.
and so maybe. But that one probably I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't. Like because I wrote down that question as I was watching the episode, and they named it, and we figured out we were gonna do trivia. So I was like, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. All right, my hard question for you. Season 1, Stranger Things trivia. Question 3. I got to get you on one, man.
Mm-hmm.
How many pounds of salt did 11 need to go and find Will in the pool? Looking for how many
I watched
pounds?
the finale today.
How many pounds of
I
salt?
watched the finale today. That's dang an exact number.
You got to guess?
I know.
I wanna see how
they
close
actually
you get.
like. All right, so we need the pool that they bobbed apples in. They
What
said
is-
that, and then they said you need a lot of salt.
This
And
is
then
also
Dustin-
something they got from
Dustin-
Mr. Clark, too,
Yes,
remember?
the Dustin says it. Figures out the amount. 1,500 pounds.
You're nuts.
let's go.
How did you know that? How, bro?
Let's go, man. I told you, dude. 3 for 3, man.
Bro, you must. Oh, that's
The
crazy.
Stranger
You
Things,
watched that
man.
episode today?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Stranger Things,
That's
man.
nuts. Stranger Things, man.
Man, that's
0 and
crazy.
3, 3 and 0, bro.
There we go. There
I'm
we go.
cooked. I gotta come at you with the harder
I
ones
know.
for next seasons because that's crazy.
But season 1, Stranger Things, W as always.
Dub.
Really good, really good. And so next time we're on Stranger Dreams, make sure to check it
Stranger
out for
Things,
season
season
2
2.
as we progress each season until the final season comes
Sure.
out in less than a month or about a month from now.
Yeah.
It's now. You know what time it is, man. It is time to get juiced up. Another great week. Football
Yeah.
played last week.
Mhm.
Somewhat of a good one coming up. It's a little bit anticlimactic this week, I would say, especially looking at our slate.
Yeah.
It's not as entertaining as the last couple weeks, but I mean, you never know what's going to happen, and
Yeah.
if this season's proved anything, it's been unexpected results.
Uh-huh.
I know you said especially like, dude, NFL especially needs to start.
Yeah, we
flexing
need to
these
start
prime
flexing
times.
these games. Even this week, dude. I think Monday is the Cardinals and Cowboys. Like, I'm
Well,
not-
and even me being a Seahawks fan, Seahawks Commanders Sunday Night Football.
yeah.
What are we doing?
Thursdays, Ravens
But,
and Dolphins.
Like
It's just,
you have Bills and Chiefs playing in the
Yeah,
afternoon. You have
why,
Seahawks
dude?
Commanders playing at night. Like
I don't know. They just need to start flex. I feel like they should flex like basically as the season starts. Like they don't. I feel like they shouldn't wait. I mean, prime time is it's prime time. That's when everybody can watch it. It's when everybody wants to turn it on. But it's like Cardinals Cowboys. That's a game I'm not even on. I probably won't even turn. Even if I got nothing to do, I'm not turning
tough,
it on,
man.
dude.
It's I mean,
Just
I wasn't
not.
even that tuned in last night
Yeah.
to the
Chiefs and yeah, that
Chiefs,
really was.
Chiefs game.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because it was literally 7-7 at half. I get home,
Yeah,
turn it
I
on,
watched
they
it
just
happen. Yeah,
not even a good game anymore.
but I mean, it's wild, man. But
When do they usually start flexing stuff?
I don't
Is it
know.
late-
I don't.
late season?
I feel like you don't see them flex games that aren't prime time to prime time spots. They don't really take people out of prime time slots very often. And when they
They
do,
usually do it way in advance.
they do it
too.
way in advance. It
Yeah.
won't be the week before. It
Mhm.
might be like a month in advance that
Mhm.
they change the game time
Yeah.
for some of them. But it's interesting for sure. But
Well, I only remember this because Chargers, my team, obviously, and Broncos played, and they were both like good, and they ended up.
yeah,
They were like, "Hey, we're gonna make this primetime games," and I remember
Um,
it being way in advance. So
you mentioned the Chargers this last week. You got anything to say after the Dream Juice Bowl? You and Gally?
man, Gally, bro, you should have saw that coming, bro. Like that was easy dubs, easy dubs. I really. It's probably those jerseys, man. Those probably what brought the power out.
I'll say it right
Everyone-
now. That's my uniform of the week.
That's
I
my
know,
uniform
I
of
know
the
the
week.
Eagles.
Gotta.
The Eagles throwback.
Broncos
uniforms was on mine,
throwback.
and the Broncos, like all those were on our top ones. But then just seeing
The
the
Navies.
Chargers bring out the
Those
Navies again, so much nostalgia.
It's been a
like
while
that's,
since
that's
we saw
mine.
those.
And so not really an official uniform of the week segment, but now that we're on this, like that
Yeah.
definitely is ours. But
Yeah, but yeah, one odd thing I gotta point out: have Quentin Johnson on my fantasy, 0 points on fantasy, 0 targets the whole night. Isn't that crazy?
I loved it because I was playing against him this week.
Oh, really? So you
Yeah.
loved it? I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we
It was
won the
very
game overall.
weird.
It's weird.
You blew
odd.
him out, and he had 0
Yeah.
targets.
He's been receiver
Mhm.
one for
Mhm.
the majority of the time, and then now that that's weird. I just thought
Yeah.
even Trey Harris, new rookie, got a TD. Lad McConkey going off back to being receiver one. So I just thought that was odd. 0 targets for 37 points.
Yeah.
Strange.
It is.
Other
it is,
than
it is
that,
crazy.
bro,
Other than
Vikings
that,
just
kinda-
look terrible.
They look bad, man.
When
Carson
McCarthy
Wentz is hurt too.
Hurt.
So if
Bro, he looked hurt that
McCarthy
whole
doesn't
game.
look good coming back, or if
He looked
McCarthy
hurt that
gets
whole
hurt
game.
again, they're going to be in trouble.
They're in big
More
trouble.
trouble than they are. And so, I mean, it's
Honestly,
crazy,
bro,
man.
Gally told me that rookie came from Minnesota. Minnesota, going to a Minnesota team, came from Gophers. I don't know, that third string they had put
I
on his
can't
name.
remember.
He went in, he didn't look like terrible on the drive yet.
Yeah.
They should have put him in a lot earlier, but
I mean,
moving on, I
other
guess.
than that, like, kind of an uneventful NFL week.
yeah.
Honestly, hey, the Jets won their first game.
That was
Finally won.
odd. I didn't even see that until like today, I think. I
Yeah,
kinda looked at
Jets finally won. So shout out to Aaron Glenn getting his first win as a head coach. About time. I mean, I think in this
it.
last
Way
week,
about time.
the Jets owner was basically saying like, "Oh yeah, we can't win any games because we can't complete a pass." He
Yeah.
said that. The Jets owner said that, and
That's
I mean,
crazy.
Justin Fields took it to heart, man. Balled out. They
Yeah.
scored 30-something points and beat the Bengals. And so good
Mhm.
good for Justin Fields.
Very good.
And then I guess prayers to Cam Scattergoo.
Yeah.
So,
that was
did you see it?
Yes.
I watched it
gross.
live.
Gross.
It was gross, and that sucks. The Giants were playing well at that point in the game too, and not
Yeah.
saying like the outcome of the game would have changed drastically, but I mean it would have
Probably.
given the
It
Giants
definitely
offense
takes
a little bit
momentum
more
off,
rhythm
too.
and everything. But I hope it's not like serious.
Mhm.
I know he had surgery the next day, but
Yeah.
um,
How about Falcons losing to Dolphins? Falcons just seemed
they
like
got
a,
blown out. Oh yeah,
What is
that's
up
another
with
thing.
them,
The
dude?
Dolphins just all of a sudden like.
Yeah.
I'm not
Against
gonna-
Vice Falcons going like
Yeah.
good one week.
That's
next
what
week
I.
they're terrible.
That's why I didn't pick them a couple weeks ago or whenever it was because I knew it.
I don't know
like,
about Will.
they lost to the
It's too hard
Panthers.
to
They
pick.
lost
Yeah.
30-0 to the Panthers, but then
Yeah.
they turn around and beat the Bills handily,
Yeah,
and they get blown up by the Dolphins.
it's weird. Falcons are a
I
weird team.
don't get it. But they didn't have Penix this last
Did
week.
you
too.
know?
They
Yeah,
hurt Cousins.
Bijan didn't get to do much either.
And I like that too because I was also playing against Bijan in fantasy. I got really
I had
lucky.
Bijan's another one I had, and he had 5 points. Was projected
Yeah.
28, so that's
It was
crazy.
rough.
Another one, yeah. Oh, I did write down the Jets. I was confused
Mhm.
about that, but other than that, I mean, I got some college stuff to follow up. on
Yeah.
that.
I guess switching things over to college, I think the big thing that just happened, Brian Kelly fired
Mhm.
LSU head coach. This is the craziest coaching carousel
Yeah.
ever, and it's not even November yet. I think
Yeah,
they said
so many.
the
It's all
combined
SEC, is it not?
the combined buyout right now of all the coaches that have been fired is like 150 million, and it's not even November yet. And you have Penn State, LSU, Arkansas, Oklahoma State, Florida, like.
It's
And
nuts.
and you're probably most likely Auburn's probably going to be out possibly. Florida
Yeah.
State has a chance. There are like multiple that are still, and it's becoming there's too many big schools and not enough big names to take these jobs. And so some of
Yeah.
these schools are going to be left without getting a big name for it and going to be in trouble.
Very
But I
true.
mean that's crazy. I mean LSU even like I don't want to say they looked bad, but they kept it close at halftime, and then A&M just came in and blew them out.
Yeah.
Second
Yeah.
half, like they look impressive.
That was
to me.
pretty.
That's
pretty
real.
good
That was
watch.
like the moment I was watching a little bit of it. That's really the moment I finally were like, okay, A&M is legit now.
They look
Like,
nasty.
yeah.
They look.
But anything you got? College?
Dude, Mississippi State losing to Texas. That
That
drove
hurt,
me
dude.
crazy.
Up by 18 in the
That's
fourth.
so bad, dude. Mississippi State. If you want to be good, then be good, but don't.
I hate it for them, man.
Out
I
of
mean,
all
I
the
got-
teams, don't come in here and do that to Texas, dude.
I hate it, dude. It's
Should have
just-
won. Should have won.
That hurts.
That was my
man.
pick
That hurts.
too, dude.
I know it hurts.
Arizona State's another one. I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know what they're doing.
They're like the Falcons
So
of
they
college football.
Yeah, part of it. Sam Levitt was off and on the field the whole time, getting
Yeah.
hurt, coming back, getting hurt again.
Oh, really?
And so yeah, that definitely happened.
Who'd they play? Utah?
Houston.
Houston? My bad.
Which Houston isn't bad. this
Yeah,
year,
they're not bad, but still, Arizona
I mean,
State just
Arizona
beat
State's
Texas
very
Tech.
Arizona State's been very weird this year for someone who was my Big 12 championship pick.
Yeah.
Just like LSU, I picked LSU to win the SEC and be
Mhm.
natty contender, and
Yeah.
then they just haven't.
Yeah.
But Arizona State was weird. I guess I'll mention my Sooners again. Just very, very demoralizing loss. Not as miserable as the Texas loss, but extremely frustrating
Mhm.
because we just can't put a full game
Didn't get
together,
to watch
man.
much of that. What would you?
It
What do you
just-
think made working on that game? I didn't
We
get to
just
watch.
couldn't put a full game together, man. The defense was off and on, more on than off. But having Lane Kiffin offense, they're gonna crack through every now and then and score. But just the offense couldn't get anything going, man.
Yeah.
Like OU's touchdowns were solely off of big plays. Like it
Mhm.
wasn't like we really put any drives together. Really,
Yeah.
I mean we had 16 total rushing yards halfway through the third quarter. And then we had like a 75-yard touchdown run, so it came off of a big one.
Guess
But
things
then-
changed when bro got.
But then we finally take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss scores, but we have a shot, we get a stop, and then we have a great punt return, and then fumble it, and then it just never goes back from there. And so here we are again, like we were 2 weeks ago. This is a must-win for OU this week at Tennessee, which is extremely
these
tough.
next four
A
games.
night game
really
at
gotta
Tennessee.
define
Yes, it is. And so
and
it's,
they bringing the blacks out for them.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. So we'll see. I mean, I don't really have much else to say about OU, man. It's just like it is what it is.
They've done better than I thought.
Yeah,
That's what I say. Next on, I mean Indiana, bro.
Oh yeah.
UCLA. We had some UCLA pickers. They still blew them out.
Yeah, that was.
Bro, are they legit? Are they gonna come
I
in
think
playoffs and do
Yeah,
make,
I mean, you
do
saw what they
damage?
did to Oregon.
Yeah, I know, but last year playoffs they kind of came in.
But
I mean, it's
they
different
weren't
team.
like.
I know what I'm saying. Like they could easily come into the
They
playoffs
could.
and just out of
They
there.
could.
Depending on who they play.
I think we'll really find out the week before because they're gonna make the playoffs if nothing crazy happens. They'll make it regardless.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes when they play Ohio State in the Big Ten championship. And so we'll find out then.
We need it.
We'll find out
Hey,
then.
shout out Indianapolis, bro. Think about living there right now. You got
Indiana
and
you got
the Colts.
man.
What in the world, man?
It's pretty wild, man.
That's kind of what the same question for both of them. I guess Colts, you could say that too. I
Yeah.
mean, Colts have definitely proved it, but at the same time, I don't think they've really played anyone crazy.
Yeah.
But they're both kind of chilling in the same spot. I know people in Indiana are hoping for the best, but other than that.
Yeah.
So one thing I wrote down too, we had this conversation, I think, with Davis about, playoff spots when it comes down to number 12 and number 13. So right now, I think it is sitting at like Notre Dame at number 12 and Texas Tech 13. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? So you have Notre Dame, which is obviously a 5-2 team. Don't really have an opinion on this, kind of mentioned it to you. If playoffs were to happen now, Texas Tech, 1-loss team, Notre Dame, 2-loss, but their 2 losses are, to Miami and A&M.
Very late to both of them.
Yeah, very good team. So when it comes to that, like, I wonder if it will come to that this season when it's something like because that's also
it's
like one
something's gonna happen. But Texas Tech will most likely be in the Big 12 championship game.
Yeah.
And so, that being said, if I honestly am at this point in the season, which I think
like if these two teams were to play, who would you bet on?
probably Notre Dame.
Really?
I might go Notre Dame.
It's hard because I also want to say is like the job. You got to win your games to get in the playoffs.
It's
And if
just-
you don't do it, but then at the same time, you look at who Notre Dame has lost to because they also put up a fight with Texas Tech, barely lost. So it's just like, but it's also like you could easily just turn around and say, dude, just win your games. You're in your spot. So that's interesting with how it is right now, 12 and 13. Obviously, if that's what it was, then I don't know.
And now that you mention that,
That'd
we
be
may
magic.
we may have to be switching now to Thursday uploads because I think the new first playoff rankings come out next week.
Let's go on.
And so it's gonna switch on Tuesday nights, the playoff rankings, and so I guess we'll know now. We'll have a solidified
Interesting.
12.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about that Texas Tech thing is like they most likely will make the Big 12 championship, and so if they win that, they're automatically in. But if they lose it, then they'll have 2
who
losses.
Who do they lose to?
Arizona State, like that's, and so like
Never mind. I don't know what's
if,
going on.
If Texas Tech makes the Big 12 championship and loses, they'll have 2 losses. They'll probably be that team in 12 or 13 that gets left out.
Yeah.
And so
I'd like to see Tech in there, man.
I would too. It's fun. I mean,
I'm surprised they lost Arizona State and Arizona State turns around.
But
loses to
as of right
UC.
now, we got Georgia Tech in the
Georgia
playoff
Tech's
right
in
now.
the
We got
playoff. The playoffs is
Vandy.
beautiful.
We got Vandy.
Yeah.
Another great win for Vandy. How about that? Missouri's Hail Mary coming 1 yard short.
Dude, that's crazy, dude. I heard, didn't QB get injured at Missouri?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did that?
The backup
I didn't get
kind
to
of
watch
balled
it.
out a little
You
bit
did?
though. Yeah.
Do you think they really defined it? Could have changed. It was a low scoring game.
I
didn't
don't
watch
know.
much of it.
No, I don't think so. I think
still.
Vandy's just
The Hail Mary
good,
thing's
man.
crazy. The 1 yard line. The fact that they called it a catch, but it's like, oh, it's on the 1 yard line. What's it even matter? Oh my
Vandy's
God.
legit this year, man, and they go to Austin this week. They got Texas, and so that's gonna be that's huge, man.
I'm starting to do not writing picks down. I kind of like ever since you said you did.
I know.
That I'm kind of like on the spot about it, and
Yeah, but I mean,
I gotta make it come up, dude.
But
I think.
I know it's bad. We'll roll over our records here in a little bit. But right before Pick'ems, do you have any players of the week? Or
Oh
anything?
yeah. Dude, like I told you, I don't get to watch a lot of college, but when I do, I did get to watch some, and I put Marcel Reed.
Yeah.
Stats were decent.
Mine
I feel
as
like
well.
he
That's
makes
mine
the
as
cheers as
well,
well.
actually,
Okay,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, but dude, oh my gosh, it's just one of those. He's an exciting quarterback to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Something about his release, he zips that ball, bro, everywhere.
Yeah.
He runs the beautiful run. His offensive line is nasty too, bro. They really are holding it down. And then I don't know. I just enjoy watching him play. Just looks like a ball at LSU.
Yeah.
First touchdown was 50 yard run. I just put him.
Yeah, I'm the
That was
exact same
exciting.
way. And like I said earlier, like
He was
this
saying?
game, really like kind of just proved to me how legit A&M is
A&M
this year, and so it's just
I might be,
impressive, and he's just fun to watch.
Yeah, he is.
And so,
Dude, I feel like he slings that ball.
yeah.
He really just.
Mhm.
And the one-handed grab that game. I don't know who the receiver is, but did you see that play through it? I sent it.
Oh yeah,
That was cool too.
So I guess with that being said, is it time to roll through our pick'ems for this week?
Quick thing I want to say about the Chiefs. I was watching Chiefs last night. Bro.
Oh boy, we got our Chiefs talk of the week.
I just say I was talking to Kate like, bro, Rasheed Rice, what's he doing? Throwing the ball at bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but I'm like, dude, you already coming back off of like these felony charges, and I don't know. It's like, dude, come on.
Don't risk anything.
I don't know. He just be acting like a punk. I don't really like him. He's not exciting enough as a player for me to really like him.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like he's just.
I was interested.
For
I was
I'm just like,
a
bro, get
little
your
bit
stuff
confused
together,
on
dude.
what he was doing there. So
Just get it together,
that's,
man.
That's interesting.
Come on. So, anyways.
But time for pick'ems of the week right here.
Yes, sir.
NFL standings
Okay.
before we get into our NFL slate. So Mason went 7-1 this week, and he's in first place at 42-21.
Mm-hmm.
Cam also went 7-1 this week, and is at 41-22. Or I guess so. Mason has a 1-game lead. Galley went 5-3 and dropped from first to third place. He's 40-23.
Wow.
I went 7-1, and I'm up to 30-25. And Cade, you went 5-3 and dropped to last, 36-27.
Step it up.
You're falling behind a little bit, man.
Dude. I gotta make a combo, dude.
Yeah.
And it's hard because you want to pick these, but it's like, oh, it's kind of shooting me down. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens.
It's
man.
kind of
That's how it is with ball knowers.
It's kind of crazy, but I think due to the holiday and everything, I think it's only right we make our picks a certain way.
Yeah.
So, all right, we are back for our pick'ems of the week. NFL pick'ems, just one guy, one Spider-Man.
One Spider-Man.
And so,
a woman.
Our pick'ems, and bear with me, like this is like very difficult to kind of see through this, and so this is gonna be a challenge getting through pick'ems right now. But all right, Thursday night football. Lamar Jackson is back. The Baltimore Ravens at the Miami Dolphins. Who you got?
Man, give me Ravens. Lamar Jackson back, dude. Can't do it, man. I'm gonna go
Easy.
Ravens.
Easy.
Like
I'm gonna go
pick.
Ravens too.
He's hungry.
Like I said, the Ravens weren't gonna follow the 1-6 with Lamar coming back, and the Ravens won. They played well last week. Lamar's back. They're gonna win this one. Next up, Minnesota Vikings. Galley's struggling Vikings at the Detroit Lions. I'm going Lions. That's really easy for me.
Gotta go Lions. Not picking the Vikes. Probably never will again. They're very bad.
A little bit of a rapid fire picks right now because it's hard to see and breathe right now. But, all right,
Getting through it, man.
the weird Atlanta Falcons at the really impressive New England Patriots so far. Give me Drake May doing great on my fantasy team right now.
Hey, give me Drake May. Like I said it, dude. I'm going with the Patriots, dude. I'm not doing the Falcons. Are too weird.
Dude, it's funny looking over at you right now and seeing you talk like that, dude. But
I'm dead.
all right, there's the Denver Broncos at the Houston Texans. Broncos looked really impressive last week. I know it's the Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys, but Broncos. I'm going Broncos.
Man.
How about R.J. Harvey scoring 3 touchdowns, man? Broncos.
Hey, give me Broncos. This is one of my win-wins for the Chargers. If they lose, it's good for the Chargers. If they win, I got my pick right. Got to do it.
All right, here we go. This is an interesting matchup. Well, it'd be more interesting if the Steelers won, but we got the Indianapolis Colts at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to say what I said about the Eagles a couple weeks ago, and hopefully I don't put the same curse on the Colts. I'm going to keep picking the Colts until they prove me wrong and lose. Give me the Colts.
That's crazy, yeah, because you saying that, I feel like that happened instantly after. I got to go the Colts, man. I don't think Steelers is that team. We all know what team's coming up for the Colts, and I think that might be their first one, but not yet, man. Give me the Colts.
And we got our amazing Spider-Man, amazing game of the week right here. We got the Chiefs at the Bills. Probably the rivalry of the NFL the last 5-6 seasons.
Yeah, that's the top rivalry.
Meeting in the regular season, this time in Buffalo. We almost know how this game ends every single time.
It's the same game. It just always has. I mean, this is what I said about this game. This is a regular season game.
Yeah.
But Chiefs really can't afford to lose anymore like last season. They were undefeated, man. So, and just like I said, the Broncos, it's a win-win pick. Give me the Chiefs.
All right. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Chiefs? Give me the Bills, man.
Wow.
Games like this, man, I'm always hesitant picking the Chiefs because I don't like the Chiefs.
If they lose, it's good for the Chargers. If they win, I got my pick.
I go with the Bills, man. Like I said, I'm always hesitant picking the Chiefs just because I don't really like them like that. I think my Chiefs picks are more biased than they are logic. So when they're faced up against a good opponent like this, I got to go with the Bills. All right, Sunday Night Football. We got my Seahawks at the Commanders. Give me the Seahawks. We are better on the road than we are at home, so I got to go with the Seahawks.
I'm gonna shout out your Seahawks, bro. They look pretty dang good.
Coming off a bye week too, man.
Going with the Seahawks, they look way better than what I thought. Looking good, still looking good.
It's so crazy, like a stat. Like we've won like our last 9 road games, but we're like whatever 5-4 at home at like that game too. It's like it's very weird stat, but yeah. Give me the Seahawks. And then Monday Night Football, the Cardinals at the Cowboys. I don't know if Kyler Murray is healthy yet.
I picked this game not to happen because it's so boring.
Yeah. But I hate saying this, but give me Dallas.
Give me Dallas.
Yeah, pretty easy. Like we said, rapid fire picks this week because of situation.
Because my man can't breathe.
You know, we're it's like we're going trick or treating almost. We're stopping by each game, like we're stopping by each house, getting our candy and going, man.
I like that.
You know, picking what we want, and then leaving, getting on to the next house, man. On to the next house. All right, so putting up our Week 10 college slate. We got the rankings, and unfortunately, we now have a tie at first. I'm no longer solo first. I went 5-5 this week. I've had a couple of average weeks and really slipped up a little bit. But I'm sitting at 55-35. Gally went 7-3, is now tied with me at 55-35 as well. Cam went 6-4, 52-38. Cade, you also went 6-4, 51-39. And Mace went 5-5, and he is 49-41. So
hey man, you gotta stick with it up there, dude. You gotta stay
and
on top.
I forgot we need to shout out our guest picker last week, Davis. Davis did go 4-4, the worst out of all of us in NFL.
Bro was
perfect. And he did go 6-4 in college, so not
but had the worst overall.
Yeah. All right. So college slate for the week. Not very many super exciting matchups, but a lot of them are like trap games in a sense. Almost like I think everyone's kind of vulnerable. This one's interesting. Navy at North Texas. Navy is still one of the few undefeated teams left. North Texas has 1 loss, but they're playing really well.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. I'm curious to see where you go here.
I really haven't got to watch either, man. I just got to go with my gut on one of these. I'm going Navy.
Okay.
Going Navy.
I'm going to go... This is really tough for me, just because I know how each are playing. But last time North Texas was in a big game, they did get blown out by South Florida. So I'm going to go Navy as well.
Okay. By your mouth moving, it's just
Dude, it's crazy, man.
Looks like it's just inhaling into your mouth.
We got number 23, USC at Nebraska. I'm gonna go with Nebraska at home with the upset. Give me the Huskers.
You're crazy, dude. I'm going USC.
Okay.
That's not gonna happen. USC's gonna get it done. Nebraska fans, you guys are trash.
Man, you got Ghostface saying that to you. All right, got number 13, Texas Tech at Kansas State. Is this a no-brainer for you? Or no?
Texas Tech at Kansas State. I'm going off the spot. I love going off the spot like this, man. Give me Texas Tech.
Give me the Red Raiders as well. This could be very interesting though. K-State's always kind of a trap team, so we'll see. Next up, you got number 10 Miami at SMU. Miami coming off a bye week on the road though.
First time. Wait, are they home?
No, they're on
first
the road.
time outside of Florida, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I saw that first time outside. They played one away game. It was at Florida State, still in Florida. That actually kind of gets me iffy, but I'm still gonna go Miami, man.
I'm gonna go with Miami. If they lose this, they're in trouble. But I gotta go Miami.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, South Carolina almost upset Alabama last week, but we got South Carolina at number 7, Ole Miss.
Hey, Ole Miss too hot right now. I'm gonna go with the Ole Miss, man.
I want to say that South Carolina has an upset in them, and I think last week may have been it, and they just weren't able to do it, so I'm going to go with Ole Miss on this one. But it could be very close. I could see either one. All right, next up, we got the rivalry known as the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. We've got number 5, Georgia versus Florida in Jacksonville. Who you got?
Gotta go Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. Florida doesn't have their coach anymore, so I don't know what they're going to be like the rest of the season. So I've got to go Georgia.
Cannot do it.
Man, how would this game would have looked if things panned out for Penn State? We've got Penn State at number 1, Ohio State. If things panned out for them, this game would have been like.
It would have been. We could have gotten a glimpse of what Ohio State really is, but we're still not going to
give me Ohio State.
Give me Ohio State.
Yep. This is the toughest one for me, I think. We've got number 17, Cincinnati, at number 24, Utah.
This is the toughest. This was the one I was really... I was watching highlights to figure this out.
I don't know what the status of Utah's quarterback is. And shout out Oklahoma's own, Jamarian Ficklin. started for Utah last week and balled out, man.
Who'd they beat?
They blew out Colorado.
Oh, they did. They did. Hey, Utah ranked. What's the rankings on that? Utah's 24,
and Cincinnati is 17.
Yeah, dude. I think I'm gonna go Utah, dude. I'm gonna go Utah. It's hard, but I'm going Utah.
I'm gonna go Utah as well. It's tough. Utah's record in like game day or big noon kickoff whenever they host it is terrible, but they're at home, and so
I think
it's hard to pick
I was
against
doing
them.
so much searching. I think I think they've only allowed less. They've allowed less than Cincinnati too.
Yeah. But I gotta go Utah as well. All right, we talked about it earlier. We got number 18 Oklahoma at number 14 Tennessee. Cade, what do you got?
Dude, sticking with original prediction, man. Can't do it again. Give me Tennessee. We back on
Give
track.
me my Sooners, man. We got to get back on track right here. I'm ride or die, Boomer Sooner. We got to get it done this week. This is a must win.
They're not ready for that stadium.
So we'll see.
They're not.
And lastly, we got number 9 Vanderbilt Diego Pavia at number 20 Texas. What is happening here?
This is the last one on the slate?
Yeah.
Wow. Man. This might have been actually... dude. You're off the dome right now, bro.
Give me Vandy, man. I think the Commodores keep rolling, keep solidifying their playoff spot, and they get it done on the road versus Texas. They've gotten some good wins right now, and I feel like this is a really tough one for them, and if they get this done,
Hey, man.
I mean, they're just going to, like I said, solidify it.
You know what? Give me Texas.
Wow.
I'm going Texas, dog. I bet at Mississippi State last time. I think it's going to be a similar shootout again, and Texas is going to do something. If Texas loses this, then I'll be mad. But honestly, I want them to lose, so it's kind of another win-win situation. So
Yeah.
hope they lose for doing me wrong last week.
That's our Week 10 college slate, man.
Sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
juiced up, it's been fun. We've officially now picked 100 college football games this season.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I think we have. I believe we have.
Did you track it?
I kind of tracked it.
Kind of tracked it.
I kind of tracked it. Wait, no, this is Week 10. So, yeah, 100 games.
Wow.
Officially picked 100
Wow.
college games this year. So, I think all of us should be over 500 now.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm
winning
actually
record.
surprised that we're pretty close.
outside of everybody is already above. Will have a winning record solidified through 100, except for Mason. Mason's got to win one to be like 50 and 50. I think.
Wait, Mason has a losing record in one?
He doesn't have a losing record, but he still has the potential to have one if he goes 0-10 this week. But
wow.
Yeah, so it is interesting to see. But that is our slate for this week, and that is episode 34 of the Dream Juice podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow us on our socials.
Give us
Everybody.
a follow, man.
Everybody have a good Halloween this week, man.
Yep.
It's fun. It's Halloween time. We're talking about Stranger Things. The weather's getting cooler, man.
It is,
Football. It's really feeling like that time of the year again.
It is.
So make sure to come back next week and the week after as we continue our Stranger Dreams series and recap each season's going on and continue our Juiced Up, man.
Hey, and stay tuned for the end of the Juiced Up segment because we're going to have a college ball knower winner. We're going to have an NFL
These
ball
records
knower.
coming into play.
And an overall ball knower. Could it be all three different winners? Will one win 2 t-shirts? Will one win 3?
It's
I don't
interesting,
know.
man. It's shaping up to be something pretty interesting for sure.
It is.
But that will wrap episode 34 of the Dream Juice podcast. Happy Halloween, everybody. We will see you guys next time.